Hey everybody, this is msveeshay. How are you? Welcome to another segment with me. I have the fan on, so we're gonna put these on briefly. Okay. Let's see. Spot here. Hopefully you can hear me. If not, I'll redo it. Okay. It's still windy. Maybe I'll turn it. It's smoking here in Chicago. It's like it's like 90 something degrees. It's probably 100 something here now. So welcome to a segment that is a daily gossip, daily drama, daily something. We'll put it up. Okay. So these are stripper awards. So welcome. My name is Lavira. And on the poll today, we have Lee. She's not on the poll, but she says that she's done with her fiance or her husband to be because he's obsessed with nude dancers. Now, that's common, right? Happens all the time. Well, for Lee, she has an ultimatum, so she's saying if it doesn't stop with all this, him going to the club every weekend with his friends, like college kids, they're young, most likely they're in their 20s, then she has to leave this along the weddings off. So she says she's upset, but in love with Tim, and they've been together for 6 years, guys. Good Lord. Now, this is not new, but stick with me. So it started great, she says. They were hanging out with him, going occasionally with his friends to the club to visit the strippers and have fun. But in recent times, it's become more frequent, and she is upset. She's like, it better stop because he calls her a B word. Says she's nagging. And so she wants to have it stop. Now, he comes to this conversation and he claims that he just looks. He doesn't do anything, and Lee should be convinced that there is nothing to worry about. Hello, everybody. Hi. But she doesn't believe him, right? So she meets the stripper. Tim invites Miko. She's a stripper to this talk. And Miko, which is the stripper, confronts Lee, which is the fiance, the woman. And Lee is accusing the stripper of selling her body. So a fight breaks out. Okay? They have a little rough thing, and then they hit each other. Like, I believe Lee launches at her. So Miko is like, why would you hit me? What is the problem? Miko is asked to describe what goes on at the strip club. She gets an invite to join her on stage again with Lee, or she's invited back to sit out with Lee and describe what happens. So the question is posed to Lee if she thinks that if she thinks he's with her, with Miko, the stripper. And if not, what is all of this every weekend stuff, right? This is crazy. So Lee is now having Tim come to the table and kind of explain what's the thrill about going every weekend. And he instantly hands Miko money when he walks to the table and puts it on her side where her little clothes are. Okay. So Lee's accused of overreacting. Tim says he's overreacting. Lee says he's just reacting to how bad his behavior is. And it's not that serious. But they're getting married. She's like, I can't believe you don't care how much this is affecting me. You say you want to marry. He's like, you need to just get over it. And you should go with me. And Leah's like, I'm not ever enthused with the woman that sells her body. He's like, she's not selling it. We don't even look at them half the time. We're just hanging out. I mean, we might look at a girl, we might not look at a girl. He has a Jezebel spirit, guys. I'm just saying. He needs deliverance. He must have had a lap dance and got stuck. Okay. Yes. Hello. Hi, y'all, balls. How are you, game balls? I don't know what you're talking about. Hello, Polly. How much you press bulb? I don't know what you're talking about, honey, but you can donate some money. Oh, my cash app is there. So Tim says he doesn't want to choose. She should go with him. She doesn't care. She's overreacting. So Lee is crying. She confesses her love for Tim. Tim says, I love you too. And child please. He's childish. Oh, right, that's my right. He's childish. He doesn't care what this lady thinks. He wants to have his cake and eat it too. And you can't have cake if you're eating it up. He's going to devour this, and he pretty much is okay with that because these women in the strip club entertains him and his friends. I think he just wants to be cool amongst his friends, honey. So anyway, she cries, he confesses, she confesses, but he's simply saying, the club is fun, that's why I go with my friends every weekend. She's like, well, you should just bring the money home. You shouldn't be giving your money, all of your money to these people. What's wrong with you? He's like, you're not going to tell me what I can do. I'm a grown man. And I'm going to do what I want to do. So if you want to marry me, you got to put up with this. And if you don't want to put up with it, I mean, you're going to have to put up with it because we get married. But I'm still going to the club. She's like, why don't you understand? I don't support strippers. I don't support your sexual habits. I don't want it. Oh, so then he asks this lady to dance so she could see what happens. The stripper Miko, she gets up and she bends over her thin European looking body. It was a nice body. Look at you, child. She's up there, honey. And then she looks and she takes it off. She's dancing and she's doing a little thing in her hair. And she's dancing. And she goes to Tim and she's putting his legs together decently like this. And she's like, no, put your legs together and I'm going to straddle you in front of your girl because I want her to see what we do. And oh, before she got a good leg over the other side of that man leg, that wife was like, and put to the floor. And she was laying there on the floor chair. And the Lee was like, why would you bring me here? What is this? I don't agree with this. I'm not supporting your sexual bad deviant behavior with strippers. This is not right. I don't be a part of the sex industry. This is horrible. I don't want this. He was like, well, if you were a real woman, you wouldn't worry about that. She said, if you were a real man, you wouldn't want to do this. Child. She's about right. That's crazy. He must have a good lap dance with the demon. Yeah, that's on him. Yeah, he's going to be a rolling stone. Because one of them good encounters sends you throwing your hat in a lot of places that is not home. Yeah, so he's going to probably be single forever, going from woman to woman. And then by the time he hits 40, 50, 60, he'll think he has one, but he won't ever probably marry her. And then he'll be upset because he'll probably get sick without it running around, not getting his rest and rolling from place to place. And then he'll expect one of those 2, 3 women to come and nobody shows up because everybody knows about everybody. And then he'll probably get chronically sick and nobody shows up and he'll be sitting there crying, looking around like, I thought at least one of them would have showed up. They was battling on who should show up, child. I mean, you do a lot. So he said the club is fun. He's with his friends. He likes to go every weekend. That's what they do. But she needs to accept it. So by this time, he said when he goes home, he doesn't even think about them. There's nothing to it. He had fun. Hanging with his friends. He needs a room with his friends. Real comments. Read comments. I am, honey. I don't understand them. Okay? So he says he is who he is and he's going to spend his money at the club and she better adjust. So now he asks Miko to dance as I stated. She did. The lady jumped on her. And boy, this is crazy. So now The fight is over again. Tim is like, it's harmless. Why are you so upset? You shouldn't be upset. Why don't you come with me? Jesus, you and the statement was posed. Baby, I don't care if it was 0 people here. I'm still gonna talk because at some point there may be 1,000,000 people here. Okay, except YouTube goes out of place or they delete the channel. There are years and centuries and eons for someone to view this video. So just because you shut up today doesn't mean there won't be 1,000,000 people tomorrow. Relax your nerves. That's my concern, right? Hello, Yash. How are you? Don't get blocked, baby. I don't have time for you now. Okay, so now that the fight is over, Tim is like, yeah, you need to adjust. You're doing too much. And she attacks him because she's like, since you don't care about me, you know what? I don't need you. And he said something else, and he was like, yeah, well, yeah, it's over. I don't care. And she attacked him. She's like, I thought so. And she and left and said, it's over. I'm done. And boy, that's crazy. She says, I'm done. Keep your whores. So what do you think? Do you think she was overreacting? Or do you think that's what she should have expected of a man that's supposed to be getting married shortly? Ciao. Them Jezebels ain't got that man. I'm from Illinois, from the United States, honey. Yash, okay? Wow, honey buns. Well, that concludes this daily what's this? Daily drama? Controversy? Something. I'll put it on the front. But this is the stripper wars, okay? And this is from my, you'll see it on the thumbnail very shortly when I put this up. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, I have an email and a phone number listed there. I also have a Cash App if you'd like to donate. I appreciate your time. And until next time, thank you for joining me. I'm msveeshay. And always remember to stay tuned because I'll be right back. Bye now. Don't forget to subscribe. Keep up with me, okay? Bye.